What's going on, my friend out there on internet land? Welcome to the video. My name is Brando Linick, and you're looking for how to start a translation business. It's an awesome search, and I could throw a bunch of ideas your way when it comes to business, having started a couple different types of them over the last 4.5 years. Some of them worked, some of them didn't work, and when it comes to this specifically, I can definitely tell you what to avoid, what to look out for. But with the translation business, I want to keep this very turn here, alright, and speak to those of you who are looking at this because you really want to build a business, to be your own boss, to quit corporate America, quit your job and do what you want to do. Because if that's the case, when it comes to a translation business, having a close friend of mine who had started one, and started it actually off of Craigslist, believe it or not. They started off of Craigslist because they knew how to speak Spanish. Spanish was their second language that they picked up on, and English was their primary language, and they were helping people who spoke Spanish translate it into English. So they started doing that on Craigslist. They started putting up ads for like job interviews and helping people out with interviews and helping people out with resumes and just doing all these different types of things with translation, not just verbally, but just in writing and written form and just setting up things. So that's how they started out, putting things up on Craigslist, connecting with people on social media and Facebook. I will tell you this much though, having seen my friend do that and always consistently be translating things and always be on the computer and always be saying things to other people, like translating things for other people, the process of working at it can be very daunting after a while. I mean, unless you really enjoy talking all the time, unless you really enjoy translating, if that's your passion, then I encourage you to go for it. But if you're looking at this from a business perspective, you need to keep in mind, with business, you want to create a high profit margin income, which means, you want to be able to maximize your income so you can afford what you want to do, travel, retire yourself from corporate America. Now, with a translation business, if it's just built on you, which my friend, it was just him doing the translating, so he was always running around like a chicken with his head cut off, and he never had time to do the things that he really wanted to do, which was travel, which was learn different other languages in different countries and live in other countries. And because he was just running around doing things himself, translating, unless you're looking at franchising out a translation business, I would encourage you, if you're looking at this, to be your own boss, to create leverage, time freedom, flexibility, alright? If that's what you're looking for out of starting a business, then I've got a lead I want to throw your way before you consider starting a translation business, before you consider heading down this path. And my story with this goes back about a year ago when I came across a person who was building a business, and they were doing so from home, alright, using the internet, and what they were doing was not a translation business. So they weren't building a translation business from home online. They were not doing that, but they're building a business from home on the internet, which is not average or typical. I am not guaranteeing you the same results here, but they're making a high multiple six-figure income using systems online that wasn't just based on them, and their production all the time. They could use systems and use the internet, which doesn't turn off, and they could have their business running for them when they wanted to take a vacation, when they were traveling, and still maintain income coming into their bank account. And because they were doing this, making a high multiple six-figure income, I started to model and copy what they're doing because it was very lucrative and they were creating not average or typical results. If you're looking to start a business to get rich quick, I'm sorry, business is not right for you. But this person was doing that, so I started to model and copy them in less than 90 days, created a full-time income business working part-time. And I did that working my butt off. I did that learning things. And if you're following me here, and this makes sense to you, if you want to build a business to create time freedom, to travel, to help others out, to be able to provide for charities and go build schools and wells in Africa, if, you're looking for that freedom and financial stability and flexibility, then I would encourage you, learn to build a business on the internet, okay? And connect with someone who's building a business online, because there's so much noise out there, you can get lost in it all pretty fast. So that's my tip, that's my overview. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did putting together for you. And if you're following me here and this made sense to you and you want to learn how to, build a business online, even though what I've been able to do is not a translation business, if you want to learn to be your own boss, create an income, to work from home, to do what you're passionate about, whether that's to pay for your car payments or your little bit of expenses that you have at the end of every month, or just retire yourself from corporate America and quit your job altogether. If you're coachable, trainable, willing to learn some things, connect with me on my site, check it out. It's 123marketingtips.com. The link will be in the description, and I'll see you on the beaches of the world. Take care.